Hi, today I'm going to do an informative speech and my family is going to be my audience. Hi, my name is Kasey Womelsdorf and I'm going to do an informative speech on domestic violence. Domestic violence is not a new topic in today's society. It has existed for as long as humanity has existed. Domestic violence is a cause that is very dear to my heart. I work for an organization named Hope Unlimited on the weekends. I am the weekend supervisor, and what we do is we assist victims of domestic and sexual violence. First of all, let's start out by reading some statistics over domestic violence. I got these from the kcsdv.org website. Every 9 seconds in the U.S., a woman is assaulted or beaten. Around the world, at least 1 in 3 women have been beaten, coerced into sex, or otherwise abused during her lifetime. Most often, the abuser is a member of their own family. Domestic violence is the leading cause of injury in women, more than car accidents, muggings, and rapes combined. Domestic violence is defined as a pattern of abusive or coercive behavior used to gain power and control over an intimate partner. Domestic violence crosses all class, race, lifestyle, and religious lines. The only clear distinction is gender. Most often, the victims of domestic violence are women, and the perpetrators are men. And this is according to the National Institute of Justice. Perpetrators have several tactics they use to abuse women. The first tactic is physical violence, which includes pushing, grabbing, slapping, hitting, biting, choking, even using weapons such as guns or knives. The other tactic is emotional abuse, putting them down, calling them names, and making them think they're crazy. They humiliate their partners, and they make them feel bad about themselves in general. Another tactic they use is isolation. They control what the partner does, where she goes, who she sees, who she talks to, even what she reads, and they just limit their outside involvement with the public. A lot of the times, it's almost like they're kept prisoner in their own homes. They use the children a lot as a tactic. They make them feel guilty about their children, like they're not good mothers. They don't take care of their children. They use the children to relay messages a lot. Even the children start to pick up on these violent tendencies at times, and they start to put down their mothers. Also, they use economic abuse as another tactic, preventing them from getting a job or keeping a job is the main thing. A lot of the times, an abuser will show up at the victim's job, harass their boss until the point where they can't even feel safe or keep their jobs. They also give them an allowance. They take their money. A lot of the times the allowance consists of about $5 or $10 a month. This will not even, as you know, buy basic necessities for the month. It's just a way to gain power and control over the situation. Another Another post I read was from the WashingtonTimes.com, and it talked about how domestic violence was becoming an epidemic, which I completely believe to be true. We have had more resources, I think, nowadays because it's becoming more of a talked about topic. Also, I'm not sure what causes it to become an epidemic. I've thought about this a lot. You know, law enforcement is getting more involved in domestic violence, but a lot of people don't know this. It depends on the county and the state, but here in Allen County, Kansas, if a man goes to abuse a woman and the woman fights back physically, when law enforcement are involved, or if they are called, both the victim and the perpetrator are hauled to jail. Just a little statistic for you. I hope one of these days that domestic violence can be completely eradicated from the planet. Is that a goal that seems impossible? Yes. But if we stick together and raise awareness on the topic, I believe that the incidences of domestic violence can be dramatically decreased. Please, if you know somebody who's being attacked or beaten or is a victim of physical violence, you can have them call 1-888-END-ABUSE. This is the national hotline for abuse victims, or call 911. Thank you.